If you're looking to secure a strong financial footing, you might want to listen up. Personal finance experts agree that our credit score holds the key to unlocking financial opportunities. But safeguarding our scores can be a challenge, both in good time and in the face of financial difficulties. Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union is here to guide us through the ins and outs of maintaining good credit, even when times get tough. Nathan Calhoun, Madison Branch Manager at Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union, is here to chat with us about keeping our credit scores on the up and up. Nathan, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Nathan, could you break down for us why having a solid credit score is more than just a number, but a key part of healthy finances?
Yeah, when you think about a credit score, this is a number that's assigned to you by one of the 3 credit bureaus out there. You can kind of think about it as an assessment score. Effectively, you've held credit, you've had credit before in the past.
Yeah.
The assessment score gives lenders and financial institutions the ability to kind of assess the risk of entering into a new financial relationship with you, kind of like a loan or a lease. Credit scores run from 350 to 850 generally, and in terms of what is considered good credit, 720 and above is considered prime. So the folks that have credit scores in that range generally have the best access to the loans they want to go for. And when they do obtain loans, they're generally going to also have the best pricing on those loans. Whereas those with lower credit scores, inversely, may not have the access to the loans they would want, or less access at least. And then the loans they do obtain would be priced higher, so cost more interest in the long run than the other folks with the higher scores. So you can kind of see how generally having a good credit score really helps with financial wellness.
Yeah, and Nathan, life is unpredictable, and sometimes financial hurdles, they'll pop up. So how can people facing a rough patch stop their credit scores from taking a nosedive?
When you're running into a rough patch, the first step is just to kind of review your budget. Start thinking about what can I do different to kind of tighten up the budget, maybe look at the costs involved with groceries and gas, maybe changing some of your spending habits, like bringing your lunch to work with you as opposed to buying lunch, or making coffee at home and bringing that instead of buying from the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Effectively, what you're trying to do is just avoid using credit cards to make ends meet, and avoiding building up those big balances on the cards, and ensuring that you can continue to make your minimum payments on your credit lines.
Yeah, and these all sound like reasonable day-to-day adjustments that we can make. What steps should someone take if they find themselves unable to even manage those minimum payments?
Well, if you've reviewed your budget and you know for a fact that, yes, you won't be able to make the minimum payments, which does happen to people, it's understandable. It's time to go ahead and reach out to your lender and start asking them questions about what's available as far as alternate payments, maybe an alternate schedule.
Yeah.
The really important part of that is to reach out before your payment's late. Call them. It gives the lender the best opportunity to review their options and kind of offer something up that might help you through the tough times. It's not a guarantee that the lender has something that might be able to help you, get through, depending on everyone's individual situation. But lenders really do just want to come up with a win-win with their clients, and they want to get paid. So it does actually behoove them to work with their clients.
Yeah, and if there's options available, then that can help the person who needs to make those payments. What about alternate payment plans? Could they potentially do more harm than good?
Well, if executed effectively, no, but hey, you never know. So let's say if a mistake is made, maybe the payment arrangement's set up but doesn't necessarily get flagged correctly and gets sent over as a late payment. Yeah, it's a potential that something could happen to your credit. A good word of advice here would be to take good notes on the communications that you had with your lender. If you do enter into a payment arrangement where you're going to actually change terms, ask for that in writing. Keep that documentation handy in the future. You might want to reference back to it. And the other thing is to monitor your credit. Check your credit report to make sure that you're not seeing late payments to a creditor that you've made a payment arrangement with. The sooner you spot that, the sooner you can start working with the creditor and the credit bureaus to make sure it all gets cleared up.
Thanks for these tips.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you can visit one of the many Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union branch locations as seen on the screen, and you can find out more online by going to schoolsfirstfcu.org.